You all know that I have been doing a lot of shorts, and I have been doing a lot of research because through experience of what I've been doing, I have noticed when it comes to shorts, not only can they be hit and misses, but also what the short is about. Like I have done a lot of food videos, um, some videos of dogs, other videos of me lip syncing to whether it's Linkin Park or Fall Out Boy, or me like this one video I just smashed a peppermint pig and it got 2,000 views. Like random stuff, like for example, Taco Bell when I had the sauces, it said, I can't let you go, or of course I will, things of that nature. And I noticed even if I did, food videos, food shorts, sometimes those are a hit and miss too. The same thing with videos of dogs. Like I had my cute little dog, Gidget, pretty little thing, and only got 6 views. I have a video where a friend's corgi was shaking their tail, shaking their bum around, and that got like 2,000 views or something. I'm like, okay. And I had, views of my one dog falling asleep on me, and that got views left and right. And with food, and like, there's this one video that got really, really popular, and I didn't know how or why. It was when I did a little short of The Devil's Den, an episode of Paranormal Investigators called The Devil's Den, where they went into paranormal adventures, and they went to go investigate a juvenile detention where a lot of supernatural occurrences were happening. And that got like 4,000 views. It was just like Zach with the chair. That was it. I thought that was funny because, like, I don't know, as I'm watching it, there's some things that are questionable. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. So I was doing some research of what are the days that are perfect to upload shorts and videos, and what are the days that are not. And within those days that are good, what times exactly. So one article stated that the highest level of engagement on YouTube occurs on Friday through Saturday and on Wednesdays. On most days, the best time to post is at 5, though if you post your video before 9 p.m., you are still likely to enjoy success. And I read in another article that stated if you how can I say? I read in another article that if you post, like the 3 days that are not good days to post stuff were Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But in this article through Boosted, or an article that was going through what Boosted says when they did their data and research, according to them, they said Wednesdays are good just as long as you post after 5. And then another article says best times to publish on YouTube: Friday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and Sundays from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And so that's what they're saying. So, how can I say? Of course, you can't really go by what, the experts find out, because sometimes the experts, they're learning as they're going. So it's more like a case-by-case kind of thing. And with that, like, I started to do an experiment. Like, last night, I did a video. I posted a short. I called it Ramen Time because I went to a Japanese restaurant yesterday. And that one got up to nearly 700 views. There is that. So it's more like it's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss with YouTube Shorts, and a hit and miss with like full length videos. So it's like play it by ear, and it's like almost like when when you're cooking, you're seasoning to taste. So upload to see. Some like when I was doing shorts, I would on Tuesdays I was getting Tuesdays and Fridays. I was getting a ton of views depending on the song of whatever Linkin Park I was lip syncing to. So because I could go on Google and type in what are the popular songs of Linkin Park, and let's say a song called Hands Held High, and I do that song and I'm like getting only 100, while I have another video that got like, it was Lost in the Echo, it got like 1,000 views on that video. So that's what people who say on Google that say they're popular songs, and then you have people, it's a case by case, because everyone likes Numb and Crawling, and of course, yeah, I liked In Between, but then the next person would not like In Between. Not only that, a lot of people out there try to avoid YouTube Shorts because they don't like it. That's a factor too, and even if you do find your audience, some videos one audience member may not like, and other videos they will like, but the others won't. So it's a case by case thing, whatever it is you're doing. I don't know, that's just me. Like I said, I was doing an experiment to see what would happen, but regardless of whatever experiment I do, it's either I would have little to no results, or some results, not just what I'm expecting. And I don't expect much, but 9 out of 10 of the time it's like, when I do my full length videos, I'm like expecting like less than 20, Very, very few times I'll go over like 50. 50, But, like I said, it's all about hitting and missing. And even if you go into YouTube studios, I'm not trying to badmouth YouTube, and they tell you what your audience is, it's a case by case thing. It's like a hit and miss. So it's one of those things where you kind of have to see and experiment and kind of let nature take its course. That's what I've learned so far with these things, Trying to figure out ways to reach my goal without really, losing the fun in it. So that is about it. Not only that, I'm plateauing. Dang. But yeah, like I said, I did some research to see what people say, because I was always told, do some research, see what's trending, see what's not. Even when things are trending and you do hop on that wagon, there's not a guarantee that you're going to have the same amount of success as that person, or if not, somewhat. There's no guarantee about that. I've done that many times, and yet nothing has happened, so. It's a case by case thing. What can you do? Like, you live and learn, do your research, see what happens, experiment, and see what works for you. That's the best thing, the best advice I could give, because I'm in that boat and I'm still learning and I'm in that process. So it's all about, what works for you, what you think will work, and what you're comfortable with. I guess some people have all the luck, and then people like me and you, we have to make our own luck.